All right, so now we're going to go over some weapon defense, and that's somebody trying to hit you with a stick from a close range. Again, there's only 3 weapons you're ever going to deal with. There's going to be blunt weapons, edged weapons, and firearms. You have to address these problems differently. Right? Different ranges are safe, different controls are going to matter. Okay, so now one thing, we have a saying, it's always better to ask forgiveness than it is to ask permission, right? So, for instance, if I'm sitting here and I've got a weapon and you see it, don't wait for me to swing the weapon, right? If you were to clinch me right away, right, are you getting in a lot of trouble there? Probably not, right? You know, it's not like you punch me, you know, stab me, anything like this. But my point is, if you see the weapon, don't wait for the attack. The same way that if I come up to you and I'm doing this, just clinch me right away. Don't wait for me to throw the punch. It's one of the worst things I see. You know, if it's one thing if he comes up like that and I do this, there might be potentially a problem. But if you clinch someone, it's really hard for the person to argue like you hurt me.
Yeah.
Now, it's a little bit off topic, but not so much. Come on this side. If you see the weapon like this, go over the arm and clinch. Right, and then you can start, now it's hard for me to hit you. You can start then maybe sliding back, trying to control the weapon, something like this, all right? Here. Now that's another important thing about the weapon. We talked about the different weapons. With a knife, you have to control the hand. It's very tricky to try to control the knife. There are some ways that very advanced guys can do it, but by and large, you're gonna cut yourself. That's why a lot of defensive wounds and people get attacked with a knife, they're trying to grab the knife and they get their hands cut up. With a stick, you can grab the hand or the stick. Right now, obviously he's not going to catch a stick like this, but once he has control of the hand, right, the next step is to get control of the stick, right? As my old instructor always said, once a weapon is introduced into a fight, the entire fight becomes about control of the weapon, right? I'm not trying to punch him, choke him, anything like this. I'm trying to get the weapon, get better control of it than he has. Okay, so if I do this, he should just clinch me. This is gonna be more, maybe you don't see the stick. All right, so now when I swing the stick, and for now we're gonna come straight over the head this way, he's gonna step in slightly, and he wants to block with his forearm at a right angle. So if my arm was a little bit more this way, it's this way, right angle. And he wants to make sure that this arm is not, relax your shoulder, like this. You're stepping forward strong this way. With his forearm, then his hand clasps. Okay, so hands are up always. Nice. Here, and then right away, because I'm going to try to get my arm back.
Yes.
Right, just like when we do our punch block, I throw the punch, you block with your forearm, and then the hand, because I want to get same exact concept.
Yes.
So I go here, here. Now, the next part is this hand is going to come under this hand, below the elbow. Sorry, on this side, here. And he wants to grab right at the base where my hand is. Now he's gonna slide his hand all the way to the end, strip the weapon. Now as soon as he gets the weapon, the fight becomes about control of the weapon, right?
Yes.
Get the stick back behind you, this hand frames on me, and you make space.
Yes.
Right? Don't strip it and leave it where I can get it again.
Okay.
Okay? So when I go this way, now it's important that when he does this, if he reaches behind my elbow, it's going to have a hard time. Resist the temptation to try to reach for the stick this way, because I can do this. He catches right here, because go back. Even if I try to lift, you can catch.
Yes.
Now, no matter how strong he is, if he slides to the end, he can strip. Now stay right there.
Sorry.
That's okay. Now, this is important. Head down, tuck it a little bit. If I start hitting you, what do? You keep going for the weapon.
Yes.
Right? Don't, like I hit you, I try to do something to you and let go. Get the weapon. You may have to take a couple of hits, something like this. He pulls, right away this hand frames me away and he gets the weapon here. Okay. Now, I don't know the legal, so I'm not going to get into this, but if the person stops fighting you, you cannot use the weapon. You know, if they still come after you, I don't know the laws here, not going to get into that, but what we don't want to do is strip the weapon and then just start beating the person with the weapon, right? We back him up. Most time people are going to quit here. Now, if he does come, that's the situation you have to decide on your own. Okay, so let's go on this side. What happens if you see the stick here?
Yes.
All right, but if I'm here and then I go, nope, nope,
Yes.
right next to the hand. Yep, exactly. Now again, we're using a stick. This could be a hammer, could be a screwdriver, could be anything that's blunt, right? This is just easy to practice with, but it could be anything. Anyway, very important weapon defense. Stick close range. So again, I'm not out here doing this. This is us arguing right here and then me trying to do this. All right.